Hello everyone. How we doing? Just got out the bath. Thought I'd do a little live stream with no planning, no subject to talk about. Just start off. Anyone wants to chat, anyone wants to speak, they can. Let me just turn the TV off in the background. There we go. Do, 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 do. How is everyone? Hope you're all doing well. I am not going to talk about anything tonight other than whatever you guys want to chat about. So when you send me a comment, we'll chat about it and go from there. Lucy's on her way back from work. I'm combing my beard. Anna's doing a bit of hoovering. And I thought instead of planning everything, let's just see how it goes, shall we? But at least we clean. At least we had a bath. What do you reckon, peeps? Better than being covered in crap, innit? Do. If anyone is watching, I've got 3 people watching. If anyone is, how's your day going? That you're doing well? I muck about me lights while I'm waiting. What do you reckon? Bit of mood lighting. Oh, here she is.
Hello.
Here she is. She is Hannah.
Hello.
Hello, Hannah. So what do we want to tell the people about today? Because I've got zero plan. I've told them I ain't planning nothing. I'm talking to them, and when they want to message something, I'll answer it. I think there's a 60-second delay.
But is Adam on here?
No, I don't know. It's 3 people on it.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
hi, Adam.
No,
Oh.
I'll say that. Okay. Well, we're waiting for messages, and I think messages take 60 seconds to come through. I tried changing it.
There's a bit you can change it.
Yeah, I clicked on it. Computer said
1
no.
second delay. This.
Yeah, it said no, Justin. No, you can't do that. So I'm going to start off by saying on this little chat. Let's have a look.
Zooming out.
Boom. We'll get you all started. Do. So last night, Hannah, for those that are watching, Hannah,
Ooh.
she went from 936 subscribers,
960.
960 subscribers to 1,010,000. How many was it?
1,030, but I've dropped down.
1,130.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see how we're figuring the maths out between us.
Yeah.
We're very clever. So basically, she got about 200 subscribers last night, and it was on a live stream, and it took her past her 1,000 subscriber threshold.
Yeah.
And she shot straight by it. So well done, Hannah.
Thank you.
You got 1,000 subscribers.
If anyone knows, because my watch hours aren't like adding up, like on the actual watch hour thing, it says I've got like 600 and something watch hours, but then on the main watch hour thing, it says I've got like 1,500. So I don't really know why it's so laggy.
What's happening, guys? Can you help her out? Yeah, Hannah went on a analytics on her YouTube studio, and she typed in 365 days, how many watch hours she's had in the last 365 days, and it come out that she's had like 1,400 and something watch hours, which is really good. But what's it actually registering as that you've had?
What, going to sub?
What were the watch hours registered that you had?
What, for the lower number or the higher number?
The lower number.
It says I've got 697 watch hours, but then when I go on content and look at overview, then go into watch hours. Even in the past, it says in the past 365 days, I've had 1,421 watch hours.
So let me break it down.
So I don't really understand.
So let me break it down because they can't even see it, Han. So in the last 365 days, Hannah's had over 1,400 watch hours, okay? But on her YouTube studio, it's only registering as 650. So you go on Google and you type in "do watch hours count from live streams" and this and that, and the best answer you find is yes, watch hours do count on a live stream. Right, love? Watch hours do count on a live stream. As soon as the live stream's ended and it's uploaded as a video, then the hours that were accumulated during it and the hours after get added to your watch hours. So if anyone doesn't know,
Hello.
that's what happens. You right, love?
Hello.
Here she is. She's back from work.
Hello.
Lucy's just been at work all day.
Oh,
Right, love?
I didn't know you were doing a live.
Well, me neither. But I thought, no, I'm not going to be organised. I'm not going to have anything to talk about. I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. I'm waiting for people to comment.
Has anyone? Is anyone on
No's
there?
commented. Yes, we had 9, we got 5, we got 1 like. I'm waiting for people to comment. 60-second delay on the comments.
Look what I brought.
If you don't comment, I'm just going to sit here
Look
and you're
what
going to
I
look at
brought.
me. Captain Morgan's rum. Don't mind if I do, love.
Would you like one?
Yeah, I don't know if you've got any ice cubes.
Hi, honey. Hello. I'll make you one.
Anything you want to say, Han?
Bye.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Going for
Anna's going for a bath. Lucy's making rum. I'm sat on my own. But it's the first live stream where I haven't had a backstory to talk about. I've got loads of backstories to talk about, but I'd rather talk about those as a separate thing and then save it as a video so you can go back and look at it. So with this one, it's purely going to be a chit and a chat, but I've got to wait for people to join in and chat. Otherwise, I'm a madman just speaking to myself. But I tell you what, I'm glad I'm using this webcam. I've had this laptop. God, mate, how long have I had this laptop? I've had it years. Absolute years, this laptop. Got to be like 8-10 years, something like that. Never used a webcam on it at all because I wasn't doing YouTube. Only ever used it to do DJing. Put all my music on it, virtual DJ, and just used it when I was gigging around the pubs and clubs. So what's everyone up to tonight? What you up to? What you doing? What's happening, people? Hit me up. Say hello. Let's have a look at it. If I click on that, will that bugger me whole thing up? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's not good. That's not good. You see what I did there? I don't know if you saw that, but I clicked on the message thing. It said, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines." So I clicked on learn more, and it put a whole other screen above this. That was fantastic, wasn't it?
Look what I bought.
What you bought, Luce? What you bought?
Vegetable samosas. Mm.
I'm right, love. Have me dinner.
I bought one for you, one for Hannah.
Hey, you know those scones you bought?
Yeah.
You didn't bought clotted cream. You bought creme fraiche.
Was it creme fraiche?
Oh yeah, it says it on the top of the pack.
Oh, I was trying to choose a healthier option for you rather than thick, clotted archery clotting cream.
Oh yeah.
I thought I would get you something healthier because it said 0% fat.
We got any diet ice creams or not? Well, no scones for
I'm
me.
thinking about you.
Because I ain't having a scone with creme fraiche now, am I? Who the hell wants that? Not me. Well, it's one I'm waiting for people to talk. So click on that live chat. Ah, there we go. finally got the messages through. Do you know why the messages didn't come up? I'll answer you all now. Because it came up top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Then you've got found funding ones and live chat. So I've just clicked on live chat, and what do you know? You're all in. Cheese beans, show us the grow in the loft, mate. The only grow in one loft is this, mate. It's as lofty as we go. You done this.
I'm just sort of.
You've got a samosa in your hand.
I've got dog food now.
Oh, cool. So I've gone from a scone with creme fraiche to dog food. Oh, lucky me. Anyway, let me get in it with these peeps. You wash your face or something. So, cheese beans, show us the grow in the loft, mate. Cheese beans, what grow, mate? The only thing that grows in my loft is spiders. I don't like spiders, mate. I'll put hello, everyone. Hope you're all well. Yeah, sorry about that, because I know there's a 60-second delay from when you send a message to me to it coming up. But as you can tell, a bit of an amateur. But it's all right. You can laugh at me. David Bateman, how are you, Justin? David Bateman, I'm very good, mate. Thank you very much for taking part. I want all of you to ask me any questions you want, as long as they're respectful. Be respectful. And we'll have a chat. I'm not rabbiting on tonight about a set story. I'll do another one of those later. But tonight is Q&A. You want to ask me any questions about anything we're doing, what we've done, what we've been, what we're happening, and then we'll crack on. Dave Tollerton, all right, Justin, send me a glass of your Captain Morgan's, please. David, me and you will be very lucky if either of us get a glass of that, because Lucy drinks it like it's water. If I tried keeping up with Lucy on the rum, yeah, I'd be a drunken sailor, mate, and she'd just walk all over me. So I think we're both out. Shit out of that there, Dave. But anyway, hey, whose rum is what rum is whose favourite rum? So we got Captain Morgan's rum tonight, but we like Lamb's spiced rum. And what was the name of that?
Navy rum.
No, yeah, obviously Navy rum. The one Adam bought. So was it Duppy Share?
Oh yeah, the it's
Duppy,
got like
Duppy.
a pineapple taste.
What was it called? Duppy or Duppy?
I can't remember. Duppy, I think it was.
Yeah, we think it's called Duppy Share, proper Caribbean rum. Really nice, really nice. Crossroads, how are you? Steve here. What do you love best about Lucy? There you go. You're getting the idea if you want. See, Steve from Crossroads is leading the way. He's asked a question.
Hey, that's funny you should say that, because I ask him that all the time and he never says anything.
Good one, Steve. I'm joking,
all he says is everything.
So Steve here has said, what do you love best about Lucy? Well, there's loads I love about Lucy. The very first thing that attracted me towards Lucy, before I even saw her face, was her voice. Because as you said there, Crossroad Podcast UK Steve, Lucy is a great singer. Now I walked into a pub and I was singing karaoke, and I was at the pub, half pissed, getting myself a beer, and then I heard this voice across
It sounded
the bar.
like a strangled cat.
No, I heard this voice, and I thought, that voice sounds really good, as almost as good as my voice. Only joking. Yeah. So first thing I noticed about her was her voice, and then obviously saw her, and I thought, wow, knocked me socks off. And then the rest is history, my mate. The rest is history. But she's very loving, she's loyal, she's gorgeous, she works hard, she's very supportive, supports me in all my dreams. I support her in all of my dreams, and she supports me in my dreams. I support her in her dreams. I learned to speak in a minute. But she's a very good wife, and I'm as good a husband to her as she is a wife to me. So what we got here? What things do you dislike about her? Now, Steve, you're trying to cause an argument here, mate. And I like you, Steve. Right? You don't want me to say till I come in. What things do you dislike about her? What things don't I like about you, Luz? Apart from your incessant nagging. What don't I like about you, Luz? Can you hear that?
Is there anything?
No, there's nothing, babe. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I've got your rum in my hand.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
not afraid
Thank you,
to
love.
use it.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. Yeah, very competitive family. You know, Luce could probably beat me in 2 things: a singing contest and a farting contest. Am I making it up? Can I have her for piece of metal? No, you can't have her for a piece of metal, Steve. Now behave yourself, Steve. You know, I haven't had a sip of me rum yet, Steve. I'm on me hobgoblin here, bruv. Ruby beer. Now you best behave yourself, Steve, because I like you. All right? David Bateman, lol. That's it. Smack him, Lucy. David wants you to beat me up, Luce.
That's very possible.
He says.
I bought some of these too.
He says, beat. Oh, thanks, love. Yeah. Only joking. I know you are crossroads, and so am I, mate. I couldn't hurt a fly unless I sat on it and squashed it to death. Only joking, mate. No, this is cool. This is what we mean. Yeah, but Dave Tollerton, mate. Dave Tollerton wants me to get beaten up by my wife. Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dave? Remember, guys, when you see us talking, there's a 60-second delay for your messages. So if you put a message up, I'll try and sort it out for last time. I tried clicking on it, but it's computer, mate. It's so old.
Would you like a
You
sweet?
click on it, about 2 hours later, something happens, right? You know?
Let's see what happens if I shove a sweet in his mouth.
Oh, I don't want to
He
sweeten
might
it
go
now.
quiet for a second.
I'm not into
You
that.
never know.
So what we got here? Hit him with a brush. Now, Steve, I've told you 3 times, Steve.
Mm.
Here we go. Trying to do some sweetie fetish, boys and girls. I'm not into that. Hey, Steve, if she hits me with a brush, I've got this comb. Yeah, and I ain't afraid to use it. Look. Hey, that was fast. Bruce Lee ain't even that fast. What we got here? Dave Tollerton said, that's it, smack him, Lucy. And he didn't say only joking. He didn't say only joking. He didn't say don't hit him. He went, oh, it'd be so funny though. He said it'd be so funny if you hit me.
I'm not an aggressive person.
Okay.
I'm not an
You
aggressive person. No, I'm not.
Well, try taking food from her, then you'll see what aggression is. You know, like in the jungle, you got those big gorillas, the silverback ones.
What, like you?
And you know, they're just sat there.
You actually remind me
They're
of a
eating.
gorilla.
You're sat there and they're eating their leaves or whatever they eat it, and then another gorilla comes and takes the leaf from it, and it goes. Whoa!
That's you, not me.
I took one of her chips once from the chipping mate. Yeah, my eyes still ain't recovered. Look, that's the look I was left with. Eat them all, Lucy. David Bateman says, eat them all. You don't encourage her, Dave. Come on, mate. Don't encourage her. She will eat them all. That's one of my 5 a day, Haribo.
I only just finished work. I'm
Oh, yeah. All right. Go on then. Sit down. Goes on.
It took me 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It took me 2.5 hours to get home today.
I see what the desk outside of the room. Oh, yeah, it's right. Yeah. Will you put the light on, love, so you can see your dinner? I'll put your light on it. It might. Is it? Yeah, the switch is on there. You press that. Right. So what we did? Oh, I'm so glad I've figured this out. So, you know, when you use stuff, I've done a chat on my phone and it was all right. But now I'm on this laptop. It's all different. But I've got it going, the live chat, because none of your comments were coming up. So it would be so funny. Crossroads. Does Lucy daughter get on with you? Yeah. We're like any other family, mate. You know, we all argue here and there. None of us are perfect. We're all perfect for each other. And we help each other, you know, we're there for each other. So as much as we argue, we love each other just that much more, even more, you know? That's the truth, isn't it?
That is the truth.
It's true.
Justin tends to wind Hannah up and then she gets aggravated.
That's a lie. Don't listen to her, mate.
But they love each other, really.
Yeah, I do.
He winds her up.
Yeah, we can't blame you, Lise. I mean, it's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Wind people up. All right, so what else we got here? Eat them all, Lucy. Loved your photos. What was the best scrapping video you made? Well, Steve, the best scrapping video. Lee Barrett, hello, my mate. How you doing? Best scrapping video I ever made. God, I've made so many. I think I looked the other day. I've got like 255 videos on our channel, and not all of them are scrap. But what's the best one I ever made? I don't know. I wish I'd filmed scrapping in the good old days, which is about 3 years ago, because you would have had so much footage. We were getting 3 truckloads a day. It's hard to pinpoint, mate. There's loads of them. I like I did a job with my mate at a nightclub that was tearing down in Eastleigh, and we took tons of metal out of that place. He was a house removal guy, and he got the call, and he said, "Turn up with your truck." So look, David Tennant. I was quite upset yesterday because I found that 5 a day didn't mean what I thought it did. Love it. Yeah.
What's that mean?
I'll let you figure it out, Liz.
Oh.
Dave, I don't know
What?
what it means, mate. She's
Well, as
asking
in
me
fruit and veg?
questions. Yes, Liz. Fruit and veg. Anyway, so yeah, me and my mate went to this job, and he said, "Oh, Justin, I need your help here." He said, "We got this. He goes, I've got all this metal." He goes, "Got a couple of truckloads of metal." I turned up. Imagine the whole floor of a big nightclub stacked up about a meter and a half off the floor, complete metal. You know, and I'm talking a mixture of RSJs, I'm talking aluminium, this and that. Took thousands out of it. Split 50-50. Took us 3-4 days spread out over a couple of weeks. Because we had other jobs on. But I was filling my truck up, he was filling his truck up, which I'd sold to him ages ago. And we're just raking it in. But yeah, some good money to be made. For anyone that is a scrapper out there, good luck to you. Just because I'm not scrapping anymore, don't mean I don't wish everyone good luck. Brian Summerhill. Hi, Justin and Lucy from Tracy and Brian in Bristol.
Hello.
Hello, Brian Summerhill. I lived down in Dorset for a short while, and I've been told that if I try, I can put on a bit of a Bristolian accent, you see? See how I merge into that? 'Cause my brother, he's from Devon. Now, if he's from Devon, like my brother, he talk like this. He's from Oakhampton. Half my family's from Devon. But then when you go more the Bristolian kind of way, Gloucester way, sort of elongate it a bit. And then I was in Dorset. Now, when I was in Dorset, we used to talk a bit like this, a bit quicker. But it's just completely my accent. One day, I could be talking like I am now. Other days, I could be talking very posh, like Prince Charles. But there, boy, Farquhar's on the Lord. On another day, I'll be talking like this. My brother, he'd be talking like this because he's from Devon. He's a red boy, you'll be doing your toe. And then we have Lucy, who talks like this, Mama. But I'm not posh. I'm not terribly posh. But yes, very nice to see you, brother Summerhill. Tracy and Brian. Crossroads. What was your most embarrassing moment doing scrapping? Did you see any women naked on the route? Steve, you dirty bastard.
Did
No,
you?
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've never seen any naked women on the route.
But you've seen naked men.
But naked men. Lucy's like, but naked men? Have you seen any naked men, Jess? No, Luce, I haven't. And if I had, I wouldn't be talking about it. You know what I mean? No nakedness out on the rounds. No nakedness. Yes, me chat's working. Good. David Tollerton, most embarrassing day ever when you took the man's mower. Yes, David. Yes. Most embarrassing day when you took the man's mower. Yes. When you go out scrapping, to your best of your ability, right? The best of your ability, you try and do everything by the book, knock doors, this and that. But when you see scrap out on the street, right? When you see scrap out, hey, that could have gone wrong. When you see scrap out on the street, right? You're looking around, you're thinking, is it scrap? You've got to make an instant decision. So what happened with that mower was, and I gave the guy some money and shook his hand and said, sorry, because he come up to me a few days later. But what happened with that mower was, we were driving down an area called Harefield, and this mower was just on the pavement, right? And the house was up a hill with the front door open, and I knocked on the front door. No, the door won't open. I knocked on the front door, nobody answered. There was nobody around. I knocked on the neighbour's door, couldn't get an answer. So I thought, well, if I leave it, it's on the street, it looks like scrap, someone else can take it. So I took it, driven off. Anyway, a few days later, I think it was a few weeks later, I'm picking up scrap, and matey goes, hey. He goes, hey. Oh, yeah, what's up, mate? He goes, you took my mower. I said, no, I didn't. He goes, yeah, you did. You took it from down there the other day. I said, is it green and yellow? He went, yeah, I took that. But I apologised for it. I said to him, look, mate, I thought it was scrap. And he said, yeah, it's my fault, really. He said it was his fault, really, because what he'd done, he'd mowed his front lawn, left the mower on the pavement right by the road. He'd walked all the way around the back of the property, didn't answer the door when I knocked it, and everything else. And it was nowhere to be seen. There was nobody around. I was trying to get attention. It's one of the most frustrating things with a scrapper. But yeah, so I shook his hand. I said, look, I only got a couple of quid for it, scrap, mate, because I scrapped everything back then. So I gave him a couple of quid. I gave him like a £5 or something like that. Say, look, that's everything I got out of it. I haven't made anything out of it. And I apologised to him. But there you go. Even when you're trying to be above board, legit and honest, mate, still get it wrong. And then, you know, it could go tits up. But, you know.
Just tell him about that time that woman came up to you and shouted at you.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'll tell you about this time. That hasn't been recorded, but I'll tell you what happened. Let me answer a few of these questions, Donna.
Okay.
Dave Tollett, yeah, it's about the mower. Cheers, Dave. Because the thing is, you guys watch these videos and you jog my memory, yeah? Did he cut his garden? Yes, he did cut his garden. What did Lucy do for work? Lucy works at a bank. She is a good cashier at a bank. Did that job for many years. But yeah, Lucy just said, tell a story about the woman that come to our front door. Right. So let me have a bit of my old goblin. We can have a bath done or something like that.
Well, I want to be part of the chat.
Okay. Well, I'm not having a bath, Justin. I'm going to have a part of the chat. By that, she means interrupted if I say so. But yeah, so Lucy said, tell them about the two ladies that come to the house. Right, now this is what happened. Okay, we're in a garden, we've been scrapping, and we got CCTV at our property, and we're sat in the living room watching TV, and we look out, and there's two women out by the front gate. Yeah, two women out by the front gate, and one's got this high-vis jacket on, and they're standing around there being a mischief, and the gate's all locked up, right, you know, and the truck's in the garden. And I went down and went, you all right? Is there something I can help you with? And she goes, you stole my mate's barbecue. I said, no, I haven't. I said, what are you on about? She goes, my mate's red barbecue. She goes, you stolen it. We know it's you. I said, well, where do you live? What colour's the barbecue? When did it get took? And she goes, oh, we got council CCTV, she goes, and we got a photo of your truck going past. Right, so no video evidence of me taking a barbecue or anything, no barbecue in the back of the truck, just a photo of my truck going past their property. Okay, but there was also 4 other trucks that day that went past her property that she had photos on as well. So anyway, I told her, I said, look, I haven't got your barbecue. I said, I don't know what you're on about. She goes, it was a red barbecue parked by that brick wall. I live here, I live there. I said to him, look, I didn't take it. I said, but I'll find out who has took it. And let them know that, you know, they've took a barbecue they shouldn't. Anyway, wouldn't accept it, right? Wouldn't accept that I hadn't took this barbecue, kicking off, shouting and screaming,
swearing and going crazy.
Yeah, she was on the street, mate.
That's
You're an effing thief, this, that, and everything else.
She was doolally.
Yeah, she went mental, right? And I said, what's your name? I said, what's your name, love? And she goes, my name's CUNT. And she actually said the word. Oh, what's your name? She went, my name's CUNT. Now, F off. Like proper classy chick, like, you know what I mean? So anyway, not mentioning any names, okay? I watched a local scrapper near me on YouTube, and we weren't doing YouTube at the time. And I watched their video, not mentioning any names. And during the video, yeah, during the video, they picked up this lady's barbecue and filmed it. Like they filmed picking up the barbecue, which was my get out of jail free card. Do you know what I mean? My get out of jail free card, because they didn't believe me. They left as
Yeah, you were
enemies,
like,
mate.
you were like, Luz, look, they've got the barbecue on their van.
Yeah, they're nuts. They're
on their
nuts.
truck.
So anyway, I took a little video of the video I was watching on YouTube at the time, and I went to her house the next day. And I turned up, and I went, and she answered the door, and there's about 4 or 5 women behind this door, like all drinking cider at about midday. I said, "Oh," I said, "there's a lady there whose barbecue's been missing," and I knew who I was. And she comes to the door, and she said, "Yeah, what?" And this isn't the really, really rude one, but this is the one whose barbecue it was that was stood with her.
Mm.
And I said, "Oh, you know that barbecue that you had nicked?" I said, "Look, this is the person that nicked it." Showing me phone, showed her the video. I said, "Is there anything you want to say?" And she turned around and she said, "Look, I'm really sorry." And she goes, "I apologise for my mate. She took it too far." And I've never seen her mate again, mate. Never seen her mate. Never got an apology off her.
She was vile.
Basically, come round here, kicking off, like proper trying to embarrass us in front of our neighbours, calling us thieves and stuff. We didn't even touch their barbecue. But this is the name. This is the name of the game, you know? It's with scrapping. You get the dodgy ones going out, taking everything, gives everyone a bad name. Then you get the honest Johns going out there doing it. But even if you're an honest John, right, you still sometimes you get it wrong, you know, because every scrapper's been in that situation, yeah. And Steve, you're right, it does sound mad, but every scrapper's been in that situation. There's an awesome bit of scrap, not on the property, it's outside the property, on the pavement, next to the road. You've knocked the front door. You've knocked the neighbour's front door, right? Nobody's answering. Okay, you know there's 20 other scrap men coming past that place in the next 10 minutes. What are you going to do? You're going to leave it? You're going to leave it? You're not, are you? You're going to take it. And that's where the grey area is with it. Because if it's on someone's property, you don't touch it. You don't take it if they're not in. If it's outside the property, it's in the public domain. It's been fly tipped. They could actually get done for fly tipping it, yeah, because it's not on their property. Then you take it, and then everyone's got a Ring doorbell, mate. Everyone's got CCTV. Nosy Marjorie up the roads peeking through. Yes, registration is. He took that rusty barbecue that you wanted rid of. So what I did was call the police.
And they never turned up.
Yeah. Right, let's read some of these comments. Lucy should have punched her. Yeah, well, Lucy.
I stayed in the house.
Yeah, David. Yeah, she sounds nice, mate.
I stayed in the house.
That bird, mate, the roughest people, not women, roughest people, man or woman I've ever met in my life, mate. Terrible.
He was so polite to her. She was,
yeah.
And he was like, "I'm really sorry this happened to you."
Yeah.
He was really polite. And I was like, "How are you keeping your cool?"
I said, "I'm really sorry."
Even I would have lost it.
What I said to her was, "I'm really sorry this happened to you." I said, "But what I can do, even though I have not took your barbecue," I said, "I pick barbecues up all the time. What I'll do, I'll pick the barbecue up. If I find another one, I'll drop off to you. So you haven't been left without barbecue." Didn't want to hear none of it, mate. Didn't want to hear none of it. Proper kicked off. But that's what happens.
But you're out of it now, aren't you? You don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, it's like even if you're trying to be a good guy, you can still get done, still get arrested. And luckily, I've never been in trouble or anything like that because I've tried to be legit all the way.
What comments? I can't see.
But that said, you do muck up. Why don't you grab your glasses, darling?
No, they don't work.
Okay. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let Lucy sit here for a while.
No, don't leave me on my own.
I'm only going to be sat there.
No, you're going to stay there.
I'm going to stay here. You grab a stool, darling.
I like hovering behind Hannah's channel too.
She's a hoverer. She's a bloody hoverer.
To hover in the background.
Hovers over me dinner. Hovers over me pudding.
And then peek up every now and then.
Peek up. So how's everyone else doing? What has everyone else been up today? Come on. Tell me, people. Tell me what you're doing. I'm liking this podcasting.
Is this called podcasting?
Yeah. No. This is live streaming.
Oh. So what's podcasting then?
Podcasting is when people sit there speaking. You can't see the video. Crossroads said, "Lucy, you are a good singer. Why don't you tell them a bit about your singing?"
So I used to be in a junior operatic society when I was a kid. My grandma was a opera singer in Gilbert and Sullivan, which is like really old school opera theatre type thing. I'll get you a picture. I'll show you a picture of her.
I think she looks a bit witchy.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
It's my grandma. Can they see?
Yeah, look at her. That's Lucy's grandma. Can you see the resemblance?
And that was her and Gilbert and Sullivan on stage.
Yeah, Lucy's grandma was in Gilbert and Sullivan.
So,
Was she on stage there, was she?
Yeah, she was like a surprise singer.
I thought it was just like a photo someone took of her.
Oh my God.
I thought she looks like a witch, yeah.
She doesn't normally dress like that.
Gilbert and Sullivan.
And then
Never met him.
I found out
Never met him.
And then I found out I could sing because I was practicing in the like shower and stuff. And I thought, oh, I can actually sing as well. But I'm better at singing opera songs, which is a bit weird, rather than just mainstream stuff. So I got a really powerful voice.
Yeah, Lucy's a very good singer.
But opera is not really the thing to sing these days, is it? That's the thing. So, but yeah, my mum could sing as well, and Hannah can also sing. So it's been passed down in the family.
Yeah, I can't sing. Yeah.
No, he's not that good. He's not that good.
Crossroads
are
Podcast
good, you are
says
good.
Wizard of Oz. So what have all you lot been up to? What have you been up to? What troubles you been having, peeps? Tell me. It's not all about us. I want to hear from you guys too. Connecting with the fans, the real fans. What's been happening? Oh, Lucy, you have to get off me now.
Oh, sorry.
It's like I've fallen over in the woods and a tree was just landing on me.
Oh, thanks.
I saw me life flash between the eyes.
Cheeky git. That rum is now mine.
Oh, that's cool. Steve says he runs a stroke club in Exmouth.
A what club?
A stroke club. Is that? I'm guessing that's for people that have had strokes and stuff like that. I'll wait until you've answered that, Steve. So I know. A stroke club.
It might be that, yeah.
I think Lucy used to be at one of them stroke clubs, but I'm not sure it's the same club, Steve.
Oh my God.
No, if it's a stroke club to do with like the heart and that, well done, Steve. Good work, mate. Good on you. Dave Bateman, Steve's lost. Dave Bateman says, "I've not done much today." Well, same here, Dave. You know, I'm. Steve says, "Thank you. It's all right, Steve. Good work, mate. Brave work. Good honest work. Good on you." Dave says, "I haven't done much today." Yeah, to be honest with you, Dave,
Nor is he.
I've done a bit in that, and this and that, but it's really hard for me because obviously, you know, I'm retired, so I'm settling into a new way of life. So it's like imagine having a big work pony, like the war horse, you know, that horse out of that film, War Horse, and it's been to battle, and it's been pulling this, and it's been doing that, and it's been doing it its whole life, you know, and then they put it into retirement, and they ain't got much to do. That's a bit what I like at the moment, so that's why I'm concentrating on YouTube. And my hands are a bit tied because we've only probably got one car boot, if we're lucky.
I'm really sad that we're not going to have many car boots.
Yeah, we've only got one car boot if we're lucky, because, and it's looking like it's raining this Sunday.
Oh, for goodness sake!
So it might not even go ahead. But next year, you know, we're going to be doing loads of car boots. There'll be so much car boot footage out there, as well as the lives and stuff like that.
Somebody said that we should do an indoor car boot.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Those indoor car boots, right? When they say an indoor car boot, you've got the ones that are inside the leisure centres. I'm trying to get you in this camera.
Turn it the other way.
Let me have the camera where I want it, and then you adjust yourself to it. Those indoor car boots, you know, you've got ones that are at leisure centres, and you've got to unload the car from outside and take it in. You can't have a vehicle in there. And then you've got the ones that are in underground car parks, and our trailer's too tall to get in those car parks. So we can't really do indoor car boots. And to be honest with you, I don't really want to travel miles and miles to do a car boot. We've got loads around here, but they're all closed because of the season. So we'll be doing limiting on Sunday, limiting car boot, get rid of the rest of the stuff we got on the trailer. If I pick anything up from me mate, then we'll add that to it. Let me ask a couple of these things. So Steve says, Lucy, does Justin snore?
Yes. It's not pleasant. Well, if I get to sleep before him, it's fine because I don't wake up for anything. Once I'm asleep, that's it. I'm like dead. Nothing can wake me up. And I normally fall asleep quite quick. But if I'm struggling and I'm sort of tossing and turning, he starts to snore.
Tossing and turning?
Yeah, and it's not the best. And then it makes it even harder to sleep because he's going. And it's, yeah.
We got.
But the key is to get to sleep before you.
Yeah, key is get to sleep before me. Trying to get a comfy position, guys. There. David Bateman. I think Hannah looks like Lucy. Oh, don't tell Hannah that.
No, she likes that now. She used to be really offended if people said that. And I would be like, oh, cheers, Hannah, thank you. But Hannah's autistic, so she has funny ways and funny ideas about stuff. So I have to be patient when she says stuff. But now she says when people say that I look like you, I look at it as a flattery rather than anything else. But for years she hated it. I'll say, Hannah, I'm nearly 50, so I'm not that bad, really. It could be worse. Do you know what I mean? So she was like, yeah, Mum, I'm proud to be like you now. It depends. If she's in a funny mood, then she'll be like, oh, I don't want to look like you. I want to look like myself.
Steve says, where's Hannah?
She's upstairs. Shall I get her?
She's doing a yoga probably.
Oh, yeah, she might be doing yoga.
She does a yoga, and then has a bath, chill out, and she'll probably be on her own live stream. But what Hannah did today, if you haven't checked it out, Hannah's done her first reaction video today. Now, for those of you that don't know what a reaction video is, she watches a music video. So she watches KSI's latest song, and then she's got that in the corner of the screen, say about there. She's got that on the corner of the screen. And then you can see Hannah in the background. She's listening to the song, and you can hear her comment on it and what she thinks is quite funny. So
I watched a bit when I was driving home. I had her on the thing so I could see.
Yeah, David Bateman says yes.
We should do a reaction video.
Nah, I don't do all this fandangled tech stuff. Do you know what I mean?
He's
I'm 42.
A simple man,
I'm 42 now. I've got my laptop working. I've got my webcam working. Got my live chat working. That happened like 10 minutes ago. Got my phone. Haven't got any special cameras and anything like that. You know, fair play to everyone that does and wants, but I don't really want to do that. I think if I had to buy all the proper, you know, like all these vloggers that have all these fandangled cameras and editing software and spend hours editing a film, I think I'd lose interest with it all. I just want it to be real.
I haven't got the patience for stuff like that.
One, I haven't got the patience for it, but two, I want it to be an honest channel, a real channel. You know what I mean? That's why when you see all Crossroads kicking off again here, who's the best cook? Me. I'm the best cook.
He never cooks. Sorry, I didn't mean to say bloody.
Yeah.
He never cooks.
Never cook, apparently.
Never cooks. Never.
I class me cooking as ordering the takeaway.
He can actually cook, but he just doesn't want to cook.
I make the best spag bowl. Think of the best spaghetti bolognese you've ever had in your life. Times it by 1,000,000. That's what my spag bowl tastes
I actually
like.
think Hannah's does the best spag bowl.
She don't. You've just forgotten how good my spag bowl is. Love. So David's put, can you speak German? I can speak German.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right?
You what?
Oh, that's Dutch because I'm half Dutch and it sounds similar to German.
Yeah, she's half Dutch. She's half Irish.
I'm double Dutch.
She's half English.
You can't be half of everything.
Exactly. No, so Dave said, can I speak German? Yes. Now, I learned my German from TV. So listen in and let's see if you can understand what I'm saying. What is your name? Where do you live?
It sounded something else.
That's my German.
It sounded mixture of German and Indian.
What? Yes, so as you can see, I am fluent in German. Actually. Very good. What's my favourite song? Luce, what's your favourite song, Luce?
What's my favourite?
Yeah, what's your favourite song, Luce?
Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac.
Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac. Very good. I think mine's George Michael, Careless Whisper. George Michael, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Listen Without Prejudice.
And I know it's a bit old, but I like Frank Sinatra.
Oh, it's Frank Sinatra.
I do.
Oh, he's thought he's a bit overrated himself.
No, he's not overrated. No way.
Steve
Who likes
likes-
Frank Sinatra?
Steve likes techno. Only Fools and Horses, lol. Yes, Dave.
Oh, that is so him, isn't it?
No, what I said, the Uncle
Oh.
Albert bit.
Oh yeah, you could be Uncle Albert.
I'll be Uncle Albert if you be Rodney.
I'm not Rodney.
Put your hair up and ponytail and wear a baseball cap. I'll be Uncle Albert. Well, Dale, I've sunk every ship I've ever sailed on. I think everyone likes Only Fools and Horses, don't they? I think that's probably rubbed off on me a bit in my life. Only Fools and Horses.
You are literally, what's that guy's name?
Del Boy.
You are Del Boy.
Del Boy.
You
apparently.
literally live like Del Boy.
Yeah. All we're waiting now for is that watch in the garage that was worth £1 million at auction, and we'll be all right.
We'll be
Liz.
all right.
We'll be all right.
fine.
Until then, we'll be flogging
Car
on.
boot sales. It
Flogging
is.
on clothes. I'm still waiting on the 1,000 German-speaking dolls from China. They're going to sell well at the market.
You know those rings we bought, stainless steel rings? We
Yeah.
haven't sold one yet.
Yeah. No, you haven't sold one because you ain't trying to.
I am trying.
But anyway, Crossroads says, what do you think of Trump? Now, Steve, you's causing trouble again, Steve.
I
He's-
really like Trump.
Steve's causing bloody trouble.
I
here.
like Trump. I'm so happy he won. I'm
Uh,
really happy he won.
I don't really get into politics, Steve. But what I will say is I think Trump will do more for America
Yeah,
than what Kamala Harris would.
100 times more.
And that's for no other reason than his business background and that he's built empires. You know what I mean? He's built absolute empires. The guy's a legend.
And
He's
he
not
wants to build
perfect.
the border.
He's not perfect, right? He's not perfect, okay? And we're not going to get into borders and politics. He's not perfect, but he knows business. And that's all I can say. David said, get Hannah a van with 3 wheels.
Yay! She actually wants one.
Yeah.
Hannah wants to go travelling. She wants to get a van and she wants to go travelling, but she said she wants to go on her own. I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't think it's a good idea. Because she's not going to uni after college. She's not doing an apprenticeship. So she's trying to build YouTube up and she wants to be a singer. So I don't know. I'm trying to support her with what she wants to do. But we just have to see how it pans out. But I don't want her travelling on her own. That is dodgy. And she wants to film doing YouTube while she's travelling.
Well, Hannah, actually, Dave, it's good you mentioned that. Hannah had another driving lesson today. And she is going to be doing her driving test. She's going to be doing her driving test at the end of this month. Crossroads, if you had £1 million, what would you do with it? What would you do with it if you had £1 million?
I wouldn't spend it all, that's for sure.
She wouldn't spend it.
I'd probably spend a little bit of it and I'd invest the rest.
Give her £1,000, she'll blow it.
I
£1 million
wouldn't.
no, I would spend it.
No, I wouldn't. I'm sensible with money. I work in a bank, remember?
What can I say?
I'm sensible with money. No, I don't. I value money highly. So I'd probably get a new car. I'd go have a nice holiday. I'll do up our kitchen. Get the house like finished a little bit more. And then save the rest. Probably invest it in properties or something else. Something that's going to earn money.
Nah, it's not what I'd do.
Well, it's not your million to worry about.
If I won £1 million, one, I'd speak to my wife in depth about how we would spend this million and not buy properties. And I would say, right, I want to get a big bungalow house, 3-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house with a garage in a nice area that we want to live in. So probably spend up to about 400 grand on a house.
How much?
And then with the 600 grand, I'd invest 500,000 into what they called income bonds, because £500,000 in income bonds would pay you about £1,500 interest a month, which you could live on.
Oh yeah, true.
And then the other 100 grand, I'd probably spread out between family and friends by buying them gifts. That's what I'd do if I had a million. So what is everyone else doing right now? What have you had for tea? What has everyone had for dinner?
Well, I came home and Hannah had cooked pork chops.
Well, I know what you've had for dinner. What about them?
I'm just telling you, I was really happy when I got home. And Hannah had made dinner.
Steve goes, do you think scrapyards don't pay you the right money? Now,
yes.
It's a bone of contention. They pay you what they deem is right money that they want to pay. Obviously, the scrapyards have got to make a profit, yeah? So I'm not against anyone making a profit. But it's very 50-50 when you go in some scrapyards, not going to mention any names. But you can go in there with, say, 600-700 kilos of mixed metal on the back, and you could be like, well, I reckon 300-400 kilos of that shearing steel, and there's 300 kilos of light iron. And then they can turn around and say, no, you've only got 100 kilos of shearing and the rest is light iron, knowing that you've got 50-50 mixed steel. So as well as making money on the metal that they're buying anyway, they set it at a profit margin, yeah? They make more money because you get knocked down on your metal. Some scrapyards, you get knocked down on your metal, they knock it from shearing to light iron, only pay you a little bit, and then they make that much more when they go to sell it. So this is like one of the reasons I didn't want to do scrapping anymore, because you're busting your ass going around, driving around for hours looking for scrap metal. You find a scrap metal, yeah, you find the scrap metal, you spend 4 or 5 hours looking for it, you go in there, you know what metal you've got on there because you put it on the truck. And they ask you at the counter, oh, what metal have you got? And you say 50-50 mixed steel. And they go, all right. And then they watch you pour it out and they go, oh, no. You said you've only got 100 kilos of shearing and the rest is light iron. And then you can't argue it. And then the amount of people I've seen at scrapyards that's happened to, they've gone in there with a load, been told one thing at the counter, they empty it, get told another thing at the counter, basically we're paying you less. And then it's all kicked off and they've gone back around the other side of the scrapyard and they're loading all their load back up that they emptied, plus a load more, shouting and screaming at the boss because they don't want to get ripped off. Now, not going to mention any scrapyards' names, but it does happen. And I've seen it happen more than once. So it's part of the reason I don't scrap anymore, because you spend all your time looking for the metal, your diesel and your time, you weigh it in, you're getting like people accusing you of stealing stuff and taking stuff you shouldn't take, just trying to get you in trouble. And then you weigh the stuff in and then you get ripped off when you're weighing it in sometimes. And then it's just a battle after battle and it's just not worth it. I don't think it's worth it, really.
And also the prices have dropped so much and there's not as much scrap about. So before we used to go out and we used to fill up our truck really quickly.
Right.
And we'd get a good payday per truck and it would be worth doing. But now it's like we go out and there's not a lot about. And we have to literally do both areas to potentially fill up the truck. And then we go and weigh it in. You get 40 quid if you're lucky, 40, 50 quid if you're lucky. And then you've got to take a tenner out of that for the fuel. So you've made 40 quid, really. It's just not worth it. It's just not much money. And sometimes it's less, isn't it? Some days you come home with like 20 quid. I'll be like, God.
Yeah, not worth it.
It's just not worth it.
The good days are over, like,
And he was working so hard for that. And it's just, you've got to think about it.
So Steve said, do you feel you've been ripped off? At times, I have been ripped off.
100%.
At times I've been ripped off. What annoys me is I watch all these other scrappers from up north. So I've got mate Brummy Banters, I see his channel. see Scrappy Chappy, Manchester Scrapman, right? But I noticed on Scrappy Chappy's channel, he's going up there. He's picking up TVs, plastic hoovers, plastic jet washers, all this stuff, right? And they accept it up there. They weigh you in and pay for it. But down here, you know, I went to the scrapyard and there was a big sign on the wall. Oh, we don't take TVs. We don't take electric lawnmowers. We don't take electric hoovers. We don't take electric this, electric that. And you're like, well, that's 50% of the stuff I was finding, and it was already quiet. So now I can't pick that stuff up, along with all the other stuff I can't pick up. So the rules down here for scrap are well stricter than up north. Up north, you can chuck anything in. And I've seen scrappers up north on their videos, not mentioning any names, but I've seen them up north, and they've got the hoovers, right? And they've got the lawnmowers, and they're on the back of their truck in the scrapyard, and they're smashing out the motors, because it's on the alley of motors, and they're just chucking away the plastic. So they haven't chucked in any metal at all. It's just a plastic hoover, and they've knocked the motor out to put it to one side for non-ferrous. You try doing that down here, mate, you get bloody strung up, I tell you. So yeah, I've definitely been ripped off in the past.
Not good, is it?
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
it.
see the comments from over here.
You put your glasses on, Liz.
Yeah, but I can't
Every
see in my
time, mate.
glasses.
Every time. Right, listen, guys.
No, but I can't see in my glasses. If I could see, I'd wear them.
We might want to get that looked at.
Oh, yeah. I can see normally. It's just like little writing like that. I can't see.
So, what is it Wednesday today?
Yeah. What are we doing tomorrow?
What has everyone got planned on their Wednesday night?
Oh, okay.
What's happening? I've got
pork stuck in my teeth. Oh, it's horrible.
Lucy said she's got pork stuck in her teeth. Just what you're going to hear, guys, isn't it?
We're keeping it real, Jazz, aren't we?
Yeah. Feel free to comment, ask a question.
You enjoying your run?
Yeah, it's good. First week I've had of it. We come a bit closer, look. A mouthful of bloody Haribo. Sat across the way. Having salad for tea. Steve's having salad for tea. I'll tell you what, my favourite salad is a tuna salad. When we went out to Benidorm in Spain, I went up to this local restaurant. I said, "Oh, can I have the tuna salad?" She come out with all the nice leaves and lettuce and cucumber and onions, little spring onions chopped in it. Big wad of tuna on the top. She had some boiled eggs cut in half with some nice dressing. Best salad I've ever had in my life. And normally I dodge salad like a plague, you know what I mean? But it was really good.
Do you like my cooking, Jess?
Love your cooking.
You sure?
Yes. If I didn't like your cooking, I'd say I don't like your cooking.
I don't think Hannah likes my cooking. That's why she started cooking.
She's all right.
She hates me.
So,
I know she doesn't.
What does everyone think of the singing videos we put out? We put out some singing videos because me and Lucy's one of our biggest talents is we're singing. Yeah, we've done singing. We had a little duet going. We were going around the pubs and clubs. I've told you before, I used to gig all the time. And we both did karaoke back in the day. So Crossroads said, "You should come to Devon."
We're going to
Steve
Devon,
said,
aren't
loved
we?
it. Yeah, we're going to go to Oakhampton at some point to visit your brother. We'll take the caravan and we'll stay overnight in the caravan on the campsite. So I'll let you know when we're doing that. But yeah, so what songs, because we can do any song we want because we just type it in the karaoke on the TV. What songs do people, let me type this in, I'm really...
David's put, do you like Basingstoke?
Can you go over the other side, babe?
I'm getting pushed around all over the place here.
In the bloody way.
Don't sit here. Don't do that. Don't lean on me. Don't do this.
So I can't even stretch to the keyboard. So let me put up here.
Am I allowed to breathe?
What song would you like for us to sing next? There we go. Do you like Basingstoke, David Bateman? I don't dislike Basingstoke. I spent a bit of my teenage life there. I was about 17, 18, going out with my mates. He used to live in an area called Buckskin or something. And I used to stay over there, and we used to go to Liquids on a weekend and get mashed up.
Mashed up.
And I used to gig around Basingstoke as well. And yeah, it's like any place. There's good areas, there's rough areas, but I didn't mind Basingstoke. Thought it was all right.
Didn't we go ice skating in Basingstoke?
Yeah, we went to the complex where they got the swimming pools and the ice skating.
Yeah, I thought we had.
Crossroads podcast, Steve says Islands in the Stream.
Oh, that's Dolly Parton and
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
I was just practicing my smoke effect for the next thing in me bob. Do do do.
Well, that's a better light.
Turn the light down a bit.
Oh, Hannah might be doing a live later, and I might join her. I don't know.
Yeah, Hannah gets like 1 million subscribers from her live.
Hannah gets like hundreds of subs. Every time she goes live, she has about 150 subs.
And about 10 marriage proposals.
Yeah. 10 marriage proposals.
10 marriage proposals every night.
She's like, I'm only 17.
Phantom of the Opera.
Leave the opera to me,
Very good opera. Struggled. So we've got 8 people watching apparently. I want all 8 people to watch, if you can. Comment now, say something, ask a question, and I'll answer it for you. Oh, Lucy's just having a fart.
No, I'm not. Whenever I go on these live streams, I'm either in my dressing gown or my work clothes.
Well, you look good, darling. If it rains your phone, dressing gown. So, yeah, we'll put some more songs out today. Lucy was at work today, so she couldn't put any songs out. But we'll record a couple of songs for her tomorrow.
Are we?
Yeah, and we'll do the songs. The songs that we do, it's all for fun. We don't really make any money off the songs because it's all copyrighted.
Yeah, they say it's copyright, so we won't get paid for it.
We enjoy singing, and it's content for you guys. And you appreciate it, and we love it. So it's all right. So Steve has said, how much do you earn from YouTube?
Can I say this? So the first month we got paid from YouTube, we got paid 860, what was it? £868. That was the first month of YouTube. We had thousands and thousands of views on our scrap videos. So we were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then slowly it's just been getting less and less. Like the second month we got paid like 600 and something. And then it went down to like 400 and then 300. And now we're at about 200 a month.
Yeah.
And it's sort of steadying off at 200 a month. So it's not mega money, but it's still something. And it's because we enjoy doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We enjoy doing this.
If you did YouTube, if anyone did YouTube just for the money, like obviously if you're earning thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds for it, fair play, you know, if you just want to do it for money. If it was just about the money, we wouldn't do it. We do YouTube because we enjoy it. It's good fun. I love creating every day. Or either singing or in our caravan or out doing this or out doing that. But what you got to remember is when we got our first load of money from YouTube, our core content was scrap metal and it was a new thing for us and people had just found us.
Yeah. And
then we hit our subscribers and our watch hours. Thank you, Steve. You're a big fan of ours. Thank you, mate.
That's Crossroads.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Steve, that's his name.
Oh, is it Steve? I didn't know you were Steve. I thought you were.
So I started off when we started off scrapping the chat, putting the scrap metal on the channel and like building it up as a whole thing.
Am I a bit stupid?
Well, you like interrupting and giving it.
Oh, sorry.
then we were getting like 10,000 views a night, 2,000 watched hours a night, and that's why we're getting money. And then the YouTube algorithm pushed it, pushed our channel because we just become a YouTube partner. And then after that, I was doing a few scrapping videos, this and that. But what we've done is we've changed the core content of our channel. So the scrapping videos will still remain there. They'll always be available for people to see. But the main content on our channel now will be the car boots, reselling, buying, very much like scrapping, but reselling and showing you what we get paid at the end of the day and what you can earn and how you can get the stock and stuff. But other videos that we do as well, like all our singing videos, talking about stuff, talking about this and that and everything else, we just enjoy doing. We've only just really started doing live streams. This is like our 6th or 7th live stream, but we enjoy it.
I quite enjoy doing live streams.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I don't like having to talk about something. We can just be free with it and just see what occurs.
Yeah, I mean, I started talking about subjects as a base conversation because, if you don't get anyone chatting or messaging, you're just going to be sat there,
Hannah's channel, there's people constantly messaging her, so it gives her lots of things to talk about. So she's constantly, getting people messaging her.
It's good. We do nothing but push Hannah's channel with nothing but the best for her. She's our little girl at the end of the day, and she's doing really well. She'll probably have more subscribers than us by the end of November. But the thing she's struggling with is the watch hours.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 1,000 subscribers now, but she hasn't got her watched hours. Now, she needs, for those that don't know, she needs 4,000 watched hours to become monetized.
Well, apparently she's got about 1,500 watch hours tallied on her graph, but it's actually coming through as about 600. So it's not tallying properly. So she contacted YouTube today and said, my watch hours aren't adding up. So can you look into this for me, please? And they emailed her back, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they emailed you because you
emailed me.
You got the email address because she's under 18.
Oh, I have to look at my emails then.
So yeah, basically, like I said at the beginning of this conversation before Lucy was here, Hannah's had over 1,400 watched hours in the last year, but only 650 have been registered for some reason. So she's contacted them to find out. But anyway, guys, you know what? It's been amazing speaking to you all. Steve, Dave, everyone who's took part, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. Take care, guys. And I know what? I enjoyed that so much. I'm going to try and do a live stream just before 7 o'clock most nights and see how long it goes, see who comes on, and then we'll just sit like this and have a chat.
Yeah. And I might be on Hannah's tonight, so look out for that.
Yeah. All right. So take care, guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you and see you later. Bye.